A true phantom of the forest, with unmatched camouflage skills and lightning-fast reflexes, this stealthy predator thrives in silence. Armed with razor claws and senses honed by evolution, it dispatches prey with surgical precision. Despite its manageable size, provoking this creature is unwise. Its claws are more than enough to settle any dispute. You're watching our channel, and today's mysterious protagonist is none other than the elusive European forest cat. This elusive feline could easily be mistaken for a house cat if you're lucky enough to spot it at all. It blends so seamlessly into the dense forests of Europe that it becomes nearly invisible. The European wildcat is a master of stealth, aided by its thick coat, muted colors, and silent movements. It thrives in mixed forests filled with hiding spots and shadows, especially under the cover of night when its talents shine brightest. With a body reaching up to 60 centimeters in length and males weighing as much as 8 kilograms, it's heftier than your typical domestic cat, though much of that bulk is thick fur, offering warmth even in freezing temperatures. Beyond Europe, it also prowls parts of Turkey and the Caucasus, slipping through shadows as a true ghost of the woods. Solitary by nature, these cats only meet their own kind during mating season. Males engage in fierce battles for the right to breed, and the strongest wins. After a short union, the male moves on, leaving the female to raise the offspring. She hides the kittens in a secluded, secure den. Here, away from threats, the mother becomes the kitten's teacher and protector. The forest itself becomes their training ground, offering the perfect setting for young cats to learn survival. By fall, they venture out on their own, just in time for winter's harsh arrival, a trial that only the strongest will overcome. Avoiding human interaction at all costs, wildcats still venture into daylight in peaceful areas. An expert ambush predator, it patrols its turf with methodical calm. If prey doesn't cross its path, the cat initiates a silent stalk. Every scent on the forest floor tells a story, and the feline reads each one like a book. It can cover over 10 kilometers a day in its relentless search for a meal. With belly low to the ground and eyes sharp as arrows, it moves like a whisper until suddenly the chase is over before it begins. One pounce. One precise strike. The target is caught unaware, and the cat remains a master of silence. To sustain its energy, the wildcat must consume around 500 grams of meat daily, roughly the size of 20 mice. That's a tall order, so every ounce of skill counts. Though forests are its fortress, this cat also prowls fields where rodents are plentiful. Rich soil and fallen seeds attract mice in droves, and this predator knows it. Stalking a mouse demands more than agility, it takes discipline. The cat becomes a statue, every muscle coiled and ready, waiting for the perfect moment. The second a mouse lets its guard down, snap. The claws trap it, and lethal fangs seal the deal. Yet, the cat doesn't always win. Quick rodents often escape underground, but persistence is its strength. With many opportunities around, another victim is always within reach. Once the hunt is over, grooming becomes essential, not for vanity, but to erase all sense and remain undetectable to future prey. Not all prey scurries on the ground. In the canopy above, opportunities await. Though squirrels tempt the hunter, they are often too agile, escaping before an ambush is complete. However, chicks and ground-dwelling birds nesting above rarely detect the cat creeping through the branches. With feather-light paws and predator's patience, it stalks along limbs like it's part of the tree itself. When the time is right, the cat launches a surprise attack, often with successful and satisfying results. What begins as a casual observation turns into a fast-paced flight and ends as a feathered feast. In some areas, these cats set their sights on rabbits, a far more challenging target. But the reward is great. One rabbit can feed the cat for an entire day or more. While risky, these hunts are well worth the effort and show how adaptable and strategic this predator truly is. Each wildcat rules over a personal kingdom in the forest, carefully marking boundaries and defending them with serious resolve. While many forest predators are bigger and stronger, the wildcat's secret weapons, climbing skills, stealth, and speed help it avoid unnecessary fights. But when it comes to rivals, confrontation is sometimes unavoidable. Foxes often compete for similar food sources, and though bigger, they're not always bolder. The wildcat puffs up its fur to appear larger and doesn't hesitate to show off sharp claws and teeth. One wrong move from a fox can result in a painful reminder that size isn't everything. Long, insulating fur and stored fat help the wildcat endure the bitter cold, but winter isn't kind to hunters. Snow muffles scents, slows movements, and makes prey harder to reach. Survival becomes a daily challenge, and not every cat makes it through. It's a cruel but natural filter, ensuring only the most resourceful live to see spring. Sadly, the wildcat's greatest threat doesn't come from nature, but from humans. Urban expansion, forest destruction, poaching, and hybridization with domestic cats have devastated their numbers. In many regions, this beautiful predator is now a rare sight. Conservation efforts are underway, but their success depends on our collective respect for nature. Without careful protection of their forest homes, these striped spirits may vanish, leaving only stories behind.